Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be waxing my brows, doing a bit of dermaplaning, and then Q&A session. You know that in Q&A session I usually ask questions on Instagram, which I'll be putting down below, and I answer it here. So just a bit of backstory. When I was in my med school, I didn't have a lot of money and I didn't really trust people with my brows. So I taught myself to do so many things. For example, brows. I taught myself how to do nails. I taught myself to cut hair and so many other things in general. So that's the reason why now I'm very self-sufficient and I do not spend extra money on salons and stuff because I can do it on my own. Let's get into the video, but do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon for engagement. Now a little disclaimer: do not dermaplane at home by yourself because you're dealing with a really thin blade. You might nick your skin and make yourself bleed, especially in the creases. With that being said, if you do take this initiative of doing it at home, I'm not taking responsibilities of whatever outcomes you may fall into. Now coming back to the video, the wax video and the brow video was supposed to be like a day gap, but then I did my brows and I was still red the next day as well. So I decided not to dermaplane. I was supposed to upload this video on a Wednesday, but now I'm uploading it on a Sunday. Anyway, let's get into the video. Like I said before, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon for engagement. So first of all, I'm going to wax my brows. So for that, I have a couple of things ready here. It's 6 p.m. at the moment over here, and we need to keep at least 12 to 15, at least 20 hours break before dermaplaning because exfoliation and exfoliation will not be a good match. For waxing, I took a powder compact brush, like to put the powder on. Then I've got my wax strips, scissors, and I've got a spoolie brow gel, eyeliner pencil for marking the brows. And I also take a pencil with me, and I've got the mirror here. So first things first, I'll look at myself and I'll check where I need to pluck and what shape I am going for. So at the moment, you can directly see that I've got a monobrow going on over here, and I've got some growth here. The top one, I'm not so sure. I might just dermaplane it, but I've got like these brows are actually very long and it's something that I cannot manage, so I'll have to trim it. What I'll do is I'll take the brow gel and I'll start doing my brows. I usually do a feathery look, not the best shape, but we're working. See, my brows are so uneven because it's long and I'm not able to manage it, but we're going to fix it. For my monobrow, I take a thick cut like this, I put it on, and I pull it. So now I'm gonna let this sit and I'm gonna start powdering this part of my eyes because this part is really sensitive, so you might want to powder it a little bit. So I usually use this powder. You can use any powder, you can use loose powder, but this one is by Color Bar and I've already broken it, so the best thing that I can do is actually use it for this purpose. I'm gonna cut a thin piece. Got one side done. Now I'm gonna do the other side. I need to bend a little bit because my left brow is always been a little on the wonky side, so I have to be extra careful with it. While this is sitting, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one. Let's pull this one. This one came out very clean. I do not have to go again. Pull this. I'm gonna go get a pair of tweezers. Got the tweezers. Now what I'm gonna do is plug the extra bits. Now that I'm done with my brows and stuff, what I do is take thermal water and cotton pad and I spray my face, especially around the eyes, and brow wax actually comes off. If you can see that this is the part that I might need a bit of help. Carefully placed it. So I'm done with my brows and this is how it looks. I know that I still have to cut this part of my brows, which I will off camera. The final look, this is how my brow looks like. I still have like wax on my lid, which I am going to remove it after this video. I hope this was good, and tomorrow I will be filming my dermaplaning video. Now we're gonna be starting our dermaplaning. I know the previous video was supposed to be like last night or like yesterday, but I got pretty scared, so I ended up leaving it for almost like 3 to 4 days. So that video is like 3 to 4 days old, and I was supposed to upload this video on Wednesday, but I decided to delay it and upload it on a Sunday. But today's Saturday and I'm doing it so that I get enough time to edit this video. So yeah, first things first, dermaplaning, you're not supposed to do it at home. You're supposed to let a professional handle it. And here, since I'm doing it by myself, I've used sterile gloves, and I've got a new blade. I'll go ahead and insert the blade. All right, the blade is now inserted, so it looks like this. What I'll do is I'll apply facial oil. Usually I do it without facial oil, but then my skin gets textured. So today I'm going to be trying something else. Let me put on some facial oil. So I'll change my gloves because it's too oily and I do not like it. Be right back. So now I'm going to be starting. So usually I like to start out this part, and because the blade is a bit curved, so I can work with the curved edge and the tip of it around the corners of my nose, around this part, the neck part, and all of that. I usually like to keep my sideburns. Right, not touching anything more. So here I've left everything for you to see. So I've got all of this, like, you know, hair and dead skin going on. Now I'm gonna be doing my neck off camera, because if I focus, because it's the neck part, of course, if I focus on camera and, like, you know, here, it's gonna be a mess. So I'm gonna do the neck bits off camera. Doing the neck bits as well, I've kept the blade away. I'm gonna be disposing it in the medical waste later on. I'm also gonna dispose my gloves properly, and now I'm gonna be washing my face, so be right back. I have washed my face now. Now what I'm gonna do is take the hypochlorous acid spray, and I'm gonna spray it on my face. I know I just washed my face, but still, we do not want to mix anything with hypochlorous acid. So let me sit around and I'll see you. I'm back. Now I'm gonna be using my very favorite simple moisturizer, and I'm gonna be applying a very generous amount. I'm done applying moisturizer as well, and here's what my skin looks like. I look a little red, which is normal, and it's gonna go down in an hour or so and I'll be good again. In any case, that was it for my video. I'm gonna be doing a short Q&A session after this. Reach the Q&A part, and while my face calms down, let's look into the first question. Can you shave your face on your own? Does it have any side effects? Yes, you can shave your face on your own, and no, it doesn't have any side effects, contrary to the popular myth. That myth states that shaving your face actually makes your hair grow, I don't know, thicker. That's false. There's no side effects whatsoever, but things like derma-planing, you shouldn't do it because you're playing with a really thin blade and you're very prone to cuts and just mess up your barrier in general. So shaving is okay, derma-planing is not. Minimalist product reviews, also affordable sunscreens. Minimalist products are good. Affordable sunscreen is available on my Instagram highlights. A lot of them. How to shave a face with acne? You do not. You never shave a face with active acne. You just go around it. So today I had this going on. I mean, this one I just picked it. But yeah, I had this going on and I went around it. You're not supposed to go on top of it. You might get a cut or make yourself bleed. Do we need to double cleanse with sunscreen before using a zinc oxide mask? Ideally, yes, because at night you will have to double cleanse. Well, it really depends. What are you thinking when it comes to double cleansing? If you've been using a non-waterproof sunscreen, then you do not need to double cleanse. But if you're using a waterproof sunscreen, then you might need to double cleanse. Glycolic acid for brown skin, is it suitable? Yes, it is suitable, provided that you are very much aware of its side effects and you are already in this skincare game for a while. Why did I even say game? I don't know. Thicker eyebrow tips. Minoxidil, 2% on your eyebrows. So next question. Electrolysis versus laser. Cost effective, hair of color, student friendly, long run options. Now, when we talk about electrolysis, it is more permanent than laser. Laser, on the other hand, is just reduction. It's not laser hair removal, it is laser hair reduction, and it only reduces your hair up to 10%. I mean, 10% is left, you know? But it might be more. Because, see, ignore my KP, but you'll see I still got hair on my arms, right? And mind you, I've already gotten like 10 to 12 sittings of laser, but still, because my hair is very fine. That's the downside of lasers, is that it doesn't work on fine hair. Electrolysis does work on fine hair, but the downside of electrolysis is that you might get burns, and like laser takes only 10 sittings, electrolysis might take 20 to 30 sittings and can take years to achieve that permanent results. Now, talking about cost effective, laser is cost effective. Electrolysis in the long run can be very expensive. Hair of color. When you're like blonde or something, then you might want to get electrolysis, but if you have dark thick hair, then laser is an option for you. But if you have dark and really fine hair like me, it's a tough thing. Like, lasers will not work. I tried a lot of lasers, it just didn't work for my fine hair. Student friendly. Well, do you have the money to spend? That's the question, because none of them are student friendly. If you have the money, both of them does take investment. And long run option, electrolysis is long run option. Because when it comes to lasers, like let's say if you're a female talking here, when you get pregnant or like, you know, something hormonal shift happens, the hair comes back. So yeah. Doc, I've been using glycerine for a while and I see that my skin is getting dark. Are you diluting it? Are you using SPF after that? That's the question that we should ask ourselves. How do I feel about benzoyl peroxide? Amazing, versatile ingredient, but people tend to overdo with it. So, amazing anti-acne ingredient. Amazing ingredient to like fix the BO issues. Amazing in general, but have to use in moderation because sometimes people just overdo it. People just tend to overdo with everything when it comes to skincare, I feel. Hi, I always get acne around my eyebrows every time I get my brows threaded. Then probably threading is something not for you. You should try something else like something less irritating, like plucking probably. Please recommend something for dark circles, darkness. Oh my god, I've been talking about this topic every Q&A session. Dark circles and darkness around mouth for sensitive skin or for any skin type can be hormonal. So you need to get your hormones checked first, and then see what's causing it, fix it, and then, like, you know, probably if it's genetics, then it can't be fixed. Or you can use skincare products. How to find out which skincare products are breaking you out? Well, you can't. That's why we usually ask people to go really slow with your skincare routine. Like, for example, today I incorporate my new moisturizer. I'm not going to be incorporating anything else for 2 weeks and just see, or like 2 to 3 weeks, or probably 4 weeks, and just see like how this is reacting on my skin. And because, like, you know, if you use a lot of products at once, it's really difficult for us to figure out what's causing you the issue, and you'll have to stop everything and start everything from scratch. So rather than doing that, you just go really slow with your skincare products, introduce it one by one after a couple of weeks. So yeah, that was it for the Q&A session. I hope you enjoyed my video, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon for engagement. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.